Hi everybody, and welcome to this video all about how to get into Office 365 and onto OneDrive, and how to create a folder and how to share that folder with me. So here I am. I've got the login screen here for Office 365. You can get to that by Googling Office 365 login or via the Coleg Ceredigion portal. Which is portal.ceredigion.ac.uk, and then make sure you get to your login screen there. So I'm going to log myself in here, and here I am logged in to my Office 365 account. It opens with your email, which they call Outlook. More about that in a later video. What we're trying to do today is to get onto OneDrive, which is the cloud-based online storage area, and we're going to create a folder in there for keeping all of your essential digital literacy skills stuff in, which you will then share with me. So what you've got to do is, first of all, you've got to switch from the email view to the OneDrive view, and you do that by up here in the top left-hand corner. There's a button with 9 little squares on it. If you click on that, it gives you access to lots of very cool stuff, like online versions of Word and Excel and PowerPoint, and Yammer, which we'll be using as well, which is a sort of a messaging service. But the one we're interested in today in this video is OneDrive. So you click on that, and it switches from your mail, the mail part of Office 365, the email part, to the OneDrive part of Office 365. When you do this, it'll be completely empty, but because I've been using this for a couple of years now, I've got a lot of stuff. You can see I've got a lot of folders here that I've created, and some files as well that aren't in folders, probably because they don't fit into any of those folders particularly. They don't suit being in those folders, or more likely because I haven't tidied it up recently. But yours will be a lot more tidy than this. And you can see some of my folders. If you look at for example, this class notebooks folder, when I created it, December 2015, who last modified it, and the sharing option. Notice that, right? It's saying that it's only shared with me. In other words, it's actually not. I haven't shared that with anybody else. And that's the same for all of these folders, apart from there's a folder called Shared with Everyone, which is a folder which I didn't create myself. It's always on there when you open OneDrive, and it contains anything that anyone else has shared with you. And in the files, again, you can see some of them are not shared with anyone, so it says only you there. Some I've shared with colleagues of mine, including there's something I've shared with Nick Allen, which is actually the physics register. With another colleague of mine, Emma, and a couple of others, and some other colleagues there. So what that basically means is that these files, when those colleagues of mine, friends and colleagues, open their OneDrive, they can see these files as well as me, almost as if we're looking within the same OneDrive. So the folders here that I've created in the past, dead easy to create. And this is one of your tasks for today, and it's dead easy. You just go up here, you go New, and click on the down pointing arrow and choose Folder. And it gives you a little dialog box here, just because you have to give it a name. So you should call yours Essential Digital Literacy Skills. And while I type that in, I'm just going to pause the video so we don't waste time. And there it is. I've named it Essential Digital Literacy Skills. I click Create. And there it is. Where is it? That one there. These are in alphabetical order, the folders. So you can see it's appeared fourth one down there. And you can see if you go along its row there, it's saying it was modified a few seconds ago when I created it by me. Nothing under file size for folders, because they will contain lots of files, so there's nothing under file size. You can see it's shared only with it says only you, which means it isn't actually shared with anybody. So that's the next thing I want to do, is to actually share this folder with some colleagues, so that when they log onto their OneDrive, they'll be able to see that folder exactly the same as I can, anything I put in it at all. So it's a great way of sharing files, collaborating with people. I'm actually going to share it with Nick Allen, because I can't share things with myself. But when you share yours after you've created it, you need to share it with me. Okay, so all you do to share it is hover your pointer over the Only You label there and right click. Not the normal left click, but right click, and then share. And you'll get a dialog box that pops up, and you need to enter the name or email address of the person you want to share it with. My email address is copeland@ceredigion.ac.uk. You may find when you start typing that in, like I have, that there's a dialog box pops up, and you can just click on that, so you don't have to bother typing in the whole address. If that doesn't happen for whatever reason, you will have to type it all in. You can add a message as well to make sure the person you're sharing this folder with knows that you've shared it with them. Anything you type in there will be shown on the email that your friends and colleagues receive when they're told that this folder has been shared with them. You shouldn't have to change anything else in that box. Don't untick any of the boxes or change that there. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I was going to share it with Nick Allen, but I won't share this one with anybody. I won't actually click share. I can't share it with myself. But so I'm not going to do the final click. But what you should do then, when you've added my name in and maybe a message as well, just to tell me that some kind of reason why you're sharing this folder with me, then you click share. But I'm going to click close. So that's how you create a folder. As you can see, dead easy. Create a folder in your OneDrive section, and how to share it with another person or more than one person. You can put as many people's names in that email box as you like. So now, nobody ever learned anything by watching somebody else do it. So you have a go yourself now, and let me know if you have any problems. See you on the next video.